Hello there, it's Friday afternoon. I've come to another new area to try. It's some crags I've been looking at for quite a while. When I come a walk up here a month or so ago, it was still too wet from the winter. So I think we've had a dry week, starting to dry up. So I'm going to give it a shot. There was nobody in the lay-by, so my backup plan would have been one of the forests, because obviously I like a bit of peace and quiet. There's not many places up here to pitch, so we'll come back when we're a bit closer. Look at the views, look, already. Beautiful, isn't it? Look. What a nice afternoon. So when you're walking along these paths and you see like it, you think it's going to be a puddle. Watch this. Still not the bottom. Good 3 foot deep. So these little deep spots on the puddles, you've got to be careful. Keen walkers in Northumberland will recognise this now. And I know why I picked a slightly drier day for it. Mist is coming in, so we are going to climb up here. Just a gentle walk. The wind is getting up, there's a surprise. It's quite a drop off here considering, really. It's a good 30 foot I would think, 30 foot. And as we go up here, the drops get bigger. There's a lovely big overhang in the distance up there, isn't there? But I'm not going that far today. Now, in the comments, if you know where I am, just say it's a nice spot. You don't have to reveal the location. Because when I was in one of my forests recently, a couple of comments said, oh, that's, you know, where it is. I've just stopped doing locations. Right, onwards and upwards. Getting higher now. Not quite such a sudden drop off now as down there. Nice, isn't it? How quiet. I'll have a quick look on the top of here. Bit more of a drop off here, look, it's walk to the end of there and over you go. Lovely, isn't it? Beautiful, look. Beautiful. These are good spots for cooking here, look. There are all these seats. But look, unusual rock, isn't it? Right, let's just go. Hang on, be careful. So it can be quite slippery up here if it's raining. That's why I picked a dry day. Now that's a long way down. There's that hole. I'll just go to the end here a little bit, be careful. So if you start to topple with a rucksack on, you've had it, haven't you? What a lovely spot. What a lovely spot. I'm not going to go to the end of this one. It's a bit close to the edge. I might have my food here, it's nice and sheltered. Then I'll pitch up later, because it's only like one sort of path. And if anybody else turns up, it'll give me time to go somewhere else. Right, let's walk the plank Northumberland style. Now this is steep, isn't it? Look. It's impressive, isn't it? A bit wary of the wind and the rucksack on my back. See, there's holes all over the place, look. Right, let's get back up here. These rocks really are amazing, aren't they? Some fair big drops, look down there. Lovely, lovely the way they're built, isn't it? Lovely. Oh, I love it here. It's nice. Nice little spot here. Somebody can have the bait in. Lovely. So I found myself a nice pitch here, right on the edge there, overlooking the views. And I've got a nice seat and that for my brews here. And you're not going to believe this, I'm the only one up here, and there's some figure in the distance. And look at this here, look. Phil, the Back Packing Geordie. Turns out he's parked miles and miles away in that direction over there, where the camera's pointing. I'm about a mile in that direction, and we've both ended up in the same spot. Say hello, Phil.
Hello.
There he is. Right, well, I'm going to set up now and have me tea. Me and Phil will have a chat later. The weather is brutal tonight, the wind. It's coming straight at me, even the rain's coming at me. But I'm loving it. I can put up with a bit of rain. So the cooker's struggling, the wind's getting under it. I've got a tent meal tonight, a Thai green curry. It's 800 calories and just 170 grams. It's just rice and various ingredients, and you just put the water in it and leave it for 10 minutes. I've had them before, they're absolutely beautiful. I wouldn't say it's a great big pile of food, but it certainly fills you up. See, the wind's really getting inside the tarp. I've loosened the back up a bit so the wind's got somewhere to get out. Brutal tonight. Normally is, isn't it? Oh dear. Right, shall we have a look at the pitch? Oh, the Back Packing Geordie's pitched up there. So I've got a couple of guy lines this side on a low pole. My bivy bag's pegged out. The tarp is pegged really tight. You can see how tight it is, but the wind's just catching it. I've got a guy line, 2 guys at the back here, or some food's coming out there. A few pegs round this side. Then I'm struggling on this side for the rocks, but I've wedged pegs in, so it's nice and tight. It's just the wind. Well, the kettle's done. I'll come back in a bit. So that's the brew made, and the curry's just soaking up the last of the juices now. Lovely, isn't it? Look at that. Rub it. I'm just soaking that. Let it stand. Put the lid on the old cup. Got me snacks and what have you for later. Isn't it beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Blowing a right gale. I mean, I'm not wet at all. Look, I haven't even put my waterproofs on. The rain was coming right towards me, so I just dropped the tarp a bit lower and I just moved the bivvy towards the back. Loads of protection. I just love a bivvy. Even if I had horizontal rain now, I still wouldn't change it for a tent. I just love it. I'll show you the pitch and what have you once I've had my dinner. Right, in between the rain I'll show you my setup. Inside, we've done the tarp. It's just the foam mat underneath. Exped mat. Rab 400, comfy pillar, and the bivvy. Tea bags and what have you at the back. Keep the rucksack there. And that's nice and sheltered from the weather. That's a nice enclosed little setup, isn't it? It's as tight as I can get it in the wind as well. I can't actually pull it any tighter. Look, it's really tight, look. I'll go up and speak to Phil, see what he's up to. There's another particularly steep bit here with a good drop off. You can just see me tarp up there, look on the top. That looks like it's balancing ready to fall off, that big one, doesn't it? What an amazing place for a camp. Loads of places, just spoilt for choice. I wouldn't mind a pitch on that one over there. I'll have to explore that next time. I fancy a pitch on the top of that. Just there. It's fabulous. I just love it. The Back Packing Geordie Phil, he's just using a modified lean-to with an overhang for the rain. Nice pitch. I didn't say before, I've just been going through my videos having a look, but I didn't mention it before. Phil's in his army bivvy, British Army bivvy. It's lovely and cosy under there, isn't it? You can't beat a tarp and bivvy. Dear me, the cup's full again. The mist is coming in. We've had a lot of rain. It's eased off now, it's just windy. 1 minute the wind's coming straight towards me, and the next it's coming from the back of the tarp. So I've got the bivvy right under the tarp, look. I've got the old down gear on, so I'm warm. See, when I'm in the bivvy, I'm going to be tucked right against the tarp. It's nice and tight up here, look. You can twang it. But at the minute, the wind, it's really coming in from the back. But it's not going anywhere. It's a nice, safe pitch. I've got plenty of coverage, look. Plenty of coverage. You can see how far I'm under it. I'm just chilling. There's something very calming about watching these spirit burner stoves. I'm just lying here relaxing, waiting for the water. It's lovely. And that's what we want to see, steam coming out the top. Thinking about showing me cup boiling before. I wonder if I'll get any comments saying, why on earth do you want to show a cup simmering away? Well, I was just enjoying watching it, so I thought I'd show what I was feeling. You can always fast forward that bit. But I literally do just film what I'm doing. I've got quite lazy as well. I don't even bring a tripod anymore. I just bring this little miniature tripod and a holder there for me light, so I can prop that up on a rock on my rucksack or something. And obviously the light is for in the night. But as the summer approaches, I won't even be carrying the light. It's so quick and easy the way I make the videos. Hey, this wind's ridiculous. We've seen the tarp. 1 minute it's blowing straight into the tarp and it's away, and the next minute it's blowing the other way. I can't tighten it up to stop that either, because it's just the pressure of the wind. Right, I've put my light on because it's getting dark now. So I've got all my brew stuff ready down by the side of me. My boots are down there, mascot's out. I've got some hand warmers ready as well, because I'm going to try putting the hand warmers in the boots before I put them on. So I've got nice toasty boots. I've got electric hand warmers for in the bivvy as well. So we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. I've just woke up. It's 6:30. I had to get up in the night and refix the one corner of the tarp, because there's a right gale coming in the night and it ripped one of the pegs out, because you can't get the pegs in that far because of the rock underneath. But other than that, I've slept fine. poured with rain in the night. Absolutely poured. Luckily it was just wet underfoot. It's raining now, you can hear it on the tarp. Just no views this morning, look. It's just misty. So I'll just have a brew and relax for a bit and then pack up. Had my views last night. Nice spot. I could return here for a camp. I'm trying to think when the rain was. There was a good shower when we went to bed. Must have been about 10:30 it poured. And then I got up about 2 to fix the tarp. It wasn't raining then, but it was really wet underfoot. And it was when I got back in the bivvy. It poured again. Luckily all my tea stuff was in a plastic bag. Because the rain was horizontal, so this end of the bivvy is quite wet. But I'm bone dry inside. Yet again. No condensation in the bivvy. This hoop bivvy really is impressing me. I might try the British Army one next week. But while we've still got some damp weather, do a comparison test. But at the moment I haven't had any condensation in this one at all. Apart from last week when there was just a tiny little bit of moisture where I'd left the zip open at the side. Just loving it. Loving it. Right, I'll see when I'm packed up. This power bank's proving quite handy. The fact that when you're in the bivvy, you've got less cables to have around your head end and that. So the only cable I've got now is my high-tech microphone. But I can't see me changing that anytime soon because it works. It's cheap. Here comes the rain again. Just starting to get a bit of a view now, look. So much rain. There's Phil, he's off. See you, Phil.
See you, Adrian.
Right, let's have a look at where I was pitched. Leave no trace as always, just a dry spot. There's no views this morning. It's a hell of a drop off, isn't it? Beautiful. That's Phil and Kylo on his way. Right, we'll make our way back to the car. Now I've dropped down from the high crags, look. There's a bit of a view opening up. We're heading over in that direction. You don't really need to go up high for a camp, because even here, on the walk back to the car, I'd be quite happy with a camp here. It's lovely. The air's lovely. The trees are nice. A bit of a view. Right, that's me virtually back at the car now. I'll sign off on this one. And hopefully if you liked it, you'll subscribe. I love my comments. And I'll see you on the next camp. Hopefully next week. Bye.